Hello everyone, myself Dr. Priti Mangesh Deshmukh, Director of Pranav Ayurveda Panchakarma Clinic. Myself today going to speak on immunity booster and Ayurveda approach. Now let's first discuss what is immunity. Now first let's see the definition of immunity. Immunity is the capability of multicellular organisms to resist harmful microorganisms from entering it. There is a theory of immunity in Ayurveda, that is the Bija Bhumi theory. In Ayurveda, it means the seed and the land. In this case, the body is analogous to the land and infection or bugs are like seeds. If body is filled with ama, that is toxins, and lacking in ojas. According to Ayurveda, oj means sarva dhatu sar. There are 7 dhatus which are mentioned in Ayurveda which makes the different organs in our body, that is rasa, rakta, maunsa, meda, asthi, majja and shukra dhatu. The sar or the greatest portion of these dhatus is mentioned as ojas. The infection will find it to be fertile ground for spreading, just as land that is fertile will sprout many seeds. If our digestion is strong and ojas rather than ama predominates in our body, then the seeds of infection will not be able to take hold, as seeds will not take root in land as that is infertile. Now let's see what is Rutu Sandhi Kal. Rutu Sandhi Kal is considered as 14 days of two different Rutus, one of ongoing Rutu, the 7 days, and 7 days of the previous Rutu is considered as Rutu Sandhi Kal. Everyone is more susceptible to respiratory problems when the seasons are changing, that is the Rutu Sandhi Kal, such as in fall and early spring. This is because the body functions differently in each season and in transition between the hot and cold seasons. The Agni or digestive fire can start to fluctuate dramatically in this Rutu Sandhi Kal. If you don't adjust your diet and daily routine and follow the Ayurveda guidelines for the seasonal translations, then you can build up the ama, that is the toxins. Once the body is fertile for disease, it is easy for a cold or flu to sprout, as in the seed and land theory mentioned earlier. That is why respiratory illnesses and allergies abound in the fall and early spring. In the early spring, there is an added factor that starts, there is an added factor because of which ama accumulated during the winter starts to melt, flooding the microchannels and overloading the microsystem or the microchannels and the immune system. The body system is weakened and becomes a fertile ground for bacteria and allergens. Now let's see who have good immunity. Those whose Agni Bal is on the higher side, that is the digestive fire. Yauvan, those who are youth or those who are young. Those who exercise regularly, these are mentioned as having good immunity in Charak Samhita, which is an Ayurveda text. Now, let's see the practices to boost immunity according to Ayurveda and yoga. These techniques are very simple and safe. Now, let's see related to Chyawanprash. The dose of Chyawanprash is half to 1 tablespoon as per age. The intake time is early morning, empty stomach. It should be followed 15 to 20 minutes or half an hour by milk or your regular breakfast. Diabetics should take sugar-free Chyawanprash. The ingredients: Amla is a primary ingredient of Chyawanprash, which make it rich in vitamin C. 10 grams of Chyawanprash, that is 1 tablespoon of Chyawanprash, consists of 44.5 mg of Amla. The number of herbs vary from 25 to 80 as per texts Ashtang Sangraha, Charak Samhita and Sharangdhar Samhita. Now, let's look for the benefits of Chyawanprash. Chyawanprash is a powerful immunobooster. It is used as a medicine in respiratory illnesses, as well as it helps to soothe the symptoms like cold, cough, sore throat, and influenza related symptoms. It aids the body in the production of hemoglobin and WBC. Amla, the vital component in Chyawanprash, detoxifies the body and cleanses the blood, liver, spleen, and the lungs. It enhances youthfulness and promotes healthy muscle mass and tones the body. It is a powerful antioxidant, also rich in vitamin C and in minerals such as calcium, phosphorus, iron, carotene, and B complex. Now, let's look for the gargling process. In Ayurveda, it is mentioned as kaval and gandush. Kaval is a process in which you hold water or oil or medicinal decoctions in your mouth cavity for some time. Gandush is a process in which you gargle, particularly medicinal decoctions, water or oil, and swish it in your mouth for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. Now let's look for the sesame or coconut oil or the oil pulling therapy. In this, sesame or coconut oil, approximately 30 to 40 ml. First, it is lukewarm and then it is taken in the mouth. Your head is tilted little backwards and then it is swished for 2 to 3 minutes and then spit it off. You don't have to drink it. Now we will see for the warm water, that is a salt water gargling. Warm water 120 to 240 ml, salt or Sendhav salt as mentioned in Ayurveda to be used. It is a medicinal salt. Half spoon of medicinal salt, that is Sendhav, 120 to 240 ml of lukewarm water. Stir it till the salt is properly mixed and then swish it in your mouth for 2 to 3 minutes. Now, let's see what are the benefits of this gargling. It cleans out bacteria and germs that linger in the nasal passages and throat for 24 to 48 hours before getting into the bloodstream and weakening the immunity. The salt pulls the mucus out of the swollen, inflamed tissue and helps relieve the discomfort in nose and throat. Now be careful. Sesame or coconut oil pulling for longer time can cause lipoid pneumonia. Warm water salt gargling more than 2 to 4 times in a day can cause calcium deficiency and high blood pressure. So, kindly avoid more of salt water gargling throughout the day. That is more than 2 to 4 times. Now, let's look out for the immunity booster Ayush Kadha or the decoction, which is mentioned as per the Ayush guidelines. It contains tulsi leaves, cinnamon, black pepper, dry ginger, resins, jaggery. Now let's look at the process, how it is prepared. First, in a utensil, 5 to 6 leaves of tulsi, cinnamon powder, half spoon, 1 black pepper, half spoon dry ginger powder, 5 to 6 black resins. These are taken in a utensil. Add 4 cups of water and boil it to 1 cup. As per your taste, you can add jaggery, that is a natural sugar, as well as when it is lukewarm, then you can add lemon juice also as per your taste. This can be taken half cup morning and evening, empty stomach. For more details related to age and when to be taken, kindly visit or consult your nearby Ayurveda physician. Now, let's see about the golden milk. Again, these is mentioned as per Ayush guidelines to prevent infectious diseases. Now, let's see what are the contents of golden milk. It contains turmeric, 10 ml of water, and 150 to 200 ml of milk. Now let's see the process, how the golden milk is prepared. First, take utensil, add 10 ml of water and half spoon of turmeric. Boil it properly and then add 150 to 200 ml of milk to it. As per your taste, you can add sugar also to it. This golden milk thus prepared, you can have it in the morning as well as in the night. This helps, particularly turmeric has anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties which helps as a immunity booster. Now, in these days, infectious diseases are in prevalence and we are presently facing corona pandemic situation. Now let's move further and look at further immunobooster practices. Jalaneti. As shown in the picture, the Jalaneti process what should be used? It consists of lukewarm water, pinch of salt, and the Jalaneti pot. It can be done twice a day after the gargling process. In this process, the Jalaneti, as shown in the picture, it can be performed and it helps in clearing the nasal passages. It helps to remove the mucus as well as it helps in building the local nasal immunity. Now let's look for the Nasya process. In the Nasya process, sesame oil, coconut oil or cow ghee is used. Now let's see how the process of Nasya is performed. As shown in the figure, lie down, take a pillow below your neck and shoulders so that the head is slightly tilted towards the backside. When sesame oil or coconut oil or cow ghee are used, first lukewarm it and then pour 2 to 4 drops in each nostril and then lie down in the same posture as shown in the figure for 100 counts and then turn towards the right lateral side and lie for 10 minutes. You will find that this Nasya process plays a very important role when there is active inflammation and lot of mucus secretions in the nasal cavity. It helps for clearing the nasal as well as the throat passages occupied by mucus, and overall it helps to improve the local immunity, that is the nasal immunity. Now let's look forward towards meditation. Meditation is done to achieve complete physical and mental relaxation. For there are different kinds of meditation mentioned in Yoga Shastra. Now, the types of meditation which can be done at home, that is, in an enclosed room, Om carving done on the front wall, and you can focus on it. A lighted diya, and then you can focus on the lighted diya. Om chanting meditation can be done. I generally prefer Om chanting meditation. Do along with deep respiration, holding on your breath and then releasing your breath. This helps to soothe your nerves, reduces stress, settles the nerves, and calms the mind. Silence miraculously boosts our buffer against germs. Practicing Yoga Nidra or Shavasana for 20 minutes a day will further soothe the nervous and the endocrine system, which is further described in our yoga and exercise in detail. Now, let's look for. Now, what is yoga? Yoga is yogastu chitta vritti nirodhaha. It means your mind is away from all kinds of distractions, from raga, lobha, irsha, dvesh, matsar, and asana. Asana means Sthira Sukham Asana, the physical state in which you achieve stability of physique and happiness or a pleasant state is called as asana. So yogasanas help us to achieve complete relaxation and stability of our mind as well as our physique. According to Ayurveda, there are certain ages and are certain seasons in which there are guidelines given about exercise as well as when to perform a particular exercise. Particularly in summer season, it is mentioned to perform Ardha Shakti Vyayama, means perform the exercise 50% of your physical capacity. As we have learned or seen in the video prior, that who have good immunity, who exercise regularly. So yoga and exercise act as immunoto boosters and it soothes our nervous and endocrine system. Now let's look forward for mindful eating. Now, mindful eating is very important for healthy digestion and strong immunity. To receive nourishment in our food, we need to chew our food properly. Slow down, enjoy meal in a peaceful environment. We can use turmeric, cumin, coriander and garlic. These all are Indian herbs which are used in our day-to-day kitchen work and we use in preparing of different kinds of vegetables. These are immunomodulators, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic properties which help us to boost our immunity. Try at least one relaxing and if possible silent meal a day and no eating between 2 hours of bedtime to ensure proper digestion and sound sleep. Practices to boost Ayurveda. These are sipping and sleeping. Sipping. Sip hot water throughout the day. This soothes, hydrates, and decongests and helps cleanse the body. Carry a thermos of hot water with you and regularly take sips. Drink warm water over cold beverages. Anything iced is difficult to digest when immune function is low. Hence, avoid cold drinks, cold juices, and ice creams when your immunity is particularly at the lower side or you are in an environment of infectious diseases or any kind of pandemic situation. Now, last, that is the sleeping. Each night before going into bed, try jotting things for which you are grateful. That is, your parents, grandparents, children, and not the least, yourself. Perhaps you are grateful for your yoga practice, your meditation, or peaceful moments in nature. Whatever it is, writing it down each night helps you focus on the positive and also quiets the mind and reduces stress, easing you into a good night's sleep, which is essential for boosting immunity. I thank all of you for patient listening. I will further update you related to immunoboosters in Ayurveda, and if you have any queries related to today's session, feel free to contact us on our website pranavayurveda.com, and also you can call us on 72762 12348 for more details. Thank you very much again for patient listening. Bye. See you.